Hi everyone, welcome back. Still trying to come back to reality after my holiday abroad to Greece last week. You probably noticed I only planned one video to drop where I talked about the stash space debate because, frankly, I was lazy. It is what it is. Thanks for all of your feedback on that video though. Today I wanted to go over all of the news that I missed over the last week or so. There's not a ton here, but we do have TU16.1 coming tomorrow, so there will be some recent stuff here like the patch notes and what we should hopefully be seeing with TU16.1. There should be a lot of fixes coming. So with that said, let's begin. So to start off with then, the latest news is that title update 16.1 will be coming tomorrow following the usual 3-hour maintenance. The patch notes for this won't be available until tomorrow. However, we do have access to the known issues board, which should be able to confirm what we might expect these notes to include, as this will be, like every other 0.1 update, will be a bug fixing update. So let's go over the known issues board. Alright, so here we have the known issues board. As you can see, reported, investigating, in progress, fix ready and fix live. We're going to look at the fix ready column, as I believe that's exactly what will be coming in TU16.1. So to start off with, the shrapnel trap skill is too powerful. This actually was moved from investigating to fix ready on the 9th of September. As a temporary solution, we decided to significantly reduce shrapnel trap efficiency in PvP in order to dissuade players from using it. Planned for TU16.1. This was meant to come as part of TU16. It didn't. I don't really know why, but it is due to be fixed with TU16.1 tomorrow. Next, we got the Dr. Home exotic rifle does not have a proficiency rank, and again, this was added to the fix ready on the 14th of September, so 2 weeks ago, planned for TU16.1. Moving on, chess pieces are missing an attribute roll, closer, and the Uzinegetica gear brand set chess pieces during Season 9 appear to be affected. Fix is ready for TU16.1 and players should get back the same attributes they had before TU16 launch. And again, planned for tomorrow. The Picaro's holster, following the PTS Phase 2 feedback, we removed 20% weapon damage, perfect core attribute, and 2 random attributes roll. Instead, the Picaro's holster will now have a blue core attribute, can be changed to red or yellow, a perfect attribute of plus 15% weapon damage, and 1 random attribute. Again, this was added on the 9th of September. Planned for tomorrow. Striker's battle gear, again, this got changed in phase 2 of the PTS, and when TU16 went live, the change hadn't actually come into the game. This again is planned for tomorrow. Dr. Home exotic rifle is not working in PvP, planned for TU16.1 as well. We got the legendary difficulty, tidal base and laser boxes are too tanky. Again, that should be coming tomorrow. All high-end assault rifles have rifle damage as a core attribute. This fix is ready for tomorrow. That's really, really good because that was really frustrating, especially when you're trying to figure out what builds are good and what's not working, etc. And you can't use your assault rifles because some of them have rifle damage. The Busy Little Bee has 2 icons in the expertise pistols category. The one with the white icon shouldn't be there. We asked you to donate to the one with the real weapon icon, planned for TU16.1. Also, what I do know about Busy Little Bee, guys, is that this, from my understanding, the buff on this should not apply to skills, which is what it's currently doing. You may or may not have seen a lot of build videos around the Busy Little Bee at the moment. The one that I saw while I was away was from Marco Blades, where he was applying the buff to skills, and the skills were doing an insane amount of damage. I think I even seen some other videos where they were doing like 1 million damage per turret bullet, which was just insane. I believe this is going to be fixed. I believe if it was Morton or it was possibly Daria, I can't remember who it was, but someone said that this obviously shouldn't be happening and this will be fixed probably at a later stage. It doesn't look as though to me this will be coming as part of the fix tomorrow. So take advantage of it, because the Busy Little Bee would allow you to have that extra 200% weapon damage, or damage here because of the issue. That 200% damage when you've got 10 different stacks on 10 different targets, or 1 stack on 10 different targets, which when it comes to a skill build, generally speaking, if you're using a turret, like my skill build, turret and a drone, you are kind of just sat in the back of the map. So you can kind of hit those targets. Obviously, you don't need to hit 10, but if you want to get the most amount of damage, then that's the best way to do it. Moving on, signature weapons remain hidden regardless of the chosen settings. And again, this has been updated. Fixes ready for TU16.1. This was only impacting consoles, it looks like. The Season 10 vanity pieces can drop from control point crates as well. Again, this has been fixed for TU16.1. I believe that was the next Parallel event, which I believe is actually meant to be coming tomorrow. I could be wrong about that. I'll have to check. But I'm sure that the apparel event, the next apparel event, what's it called? Dark something. I can't remember off the top of my head. There's no script on this part, guys. Actually, the new apparel event that is coming is going to be delayed, and I'll get to that. Season 10 vanity pieces can drop from control point crates. That's been fixed. And die slots have no functionality on all gear pieces from the Umbra Initiative gear set and Brazos T Arquebus brand set. I did notice this bug. It was very frustrating. Again, this is fixed for tomorrow. I don't know if there's anything else on top of this, guys, but from what I can tell here, all of these fixes are ready for tomorrow. Let's just hope that when they're included in the patch notes, they actually make it to the game, because a couple of times now stuff has been in the patch notes and for whatever reason it's not actually made it into the game. The other thing I'll say, guys, is this one here: premium credits are spent instead of textiles when buying from the in-game store. This is posing as critical at the moment. There isn't a fix in place at the moment, and I mentioned this one specifically because, you know, this is people's money. This is real world money that people have spent on the game, it's not good. You know, if people are saving over premium credits for someone else and they're going to buy something with textiles and it's taking their premium credits, that's taking money that they didn't put into the game for that reason, then that needs to be fixed as soon as possible. So anyway, that's not going to be fixed as part of tomorrow. All of these fixes should be there. As I was saying about the new apparel event, which is due to drop tomorrow, it does say here the apparel event will be delayed to secure quality. New start date to be posted very soon. And if we just go back through the history here of the Division 2 on Twitter, obviously we got stuff talking about backpack trophies and all that sort of stuff. What I found important here is this part, which is obviously the Shade Paragon apparel event, which is basically apparel per specialist, and I believe there was going to be 6 of them. So that was due to come tomorrow. That's not coming tomorrow. That's been pushed back. We don't know until when. A little bit frustrating with that. We do know that last season, Season 9, there was also one of the events was pushed back. I'm not sure if it was one or both for quality reasons. Obviously, I'd rather make sure the devs release quality than just pushing it out there for no reason. But if this keeps happening, then it is a little bit of a concern that they can't meet these deadlines. Okay, so anyway, just to let you guys know, a apparel event tomorrow is not happening. Alright, so moving on, this is actually from Bishop Boas, I think that's how you say it. Now, I did see multiple reports, not just from Bishop, from loads of people about this invisibility glitch. And there's a video here if you want to check it out. It says, here's the clips of people using the invisible glitch in the DZ from last night. The gamer tags we got were Ugly Daddy and is that DOI or 1O Farm? I'm not sure. Also added screenshots of the gamer cards, our replayable videos and pictures. And then there's plenty of other stuff here, guys, with people using glitches and whatnot. Morton Ryberg responded saying, I'm sorry to ask this, but I really need to go through our support centre. They have means to help on this, but I'm really glad you took the time to document this. And then Bishop talks about how that was a bit of a problem getting that through that stuff. I did see multiple videos talking about, glitching, this invisibility glitch. I think there's other glitches in the game. I believe there's a door glitch maybe at the moment. I don't know if that's something that's from the game or from players. I'm not quite sure what it is. Ton of videos talking about glitches in this game and banning and all that sort of stuff. Look, guys, this stuff, these people need to be banned. They really do. I mean, I think there was actually, and I can't remember exactly where it is, but there was some interaction between, I think it was Morton or maybe someone else, an actual glitcher in the game who basically said, I only did it once, I shouldn't get banned. The way I see it is, if you're going to glitch in a game, especially in a PvP environment, PvE, not a big deal, really. PvP, big deal. If you're gonna glitch and spoil the fun of others in PvP environment, it doesn't matter if it's just a one-time thing. You know what you're doing, then you should be banned. Simple as that, in my opinion. So I'm completely with all the people that said that these people should be banned, and I'm more than happy to say the gamer tags of these two people here that have clearly, from, as you can see from the evidence, are using the invisibility glitch. They need to be banned as soon as possible. I don't like calling out bans in videos, but at the end of the day, cheating is rampant in PvP in this game, and with each new glitch, it becomes more and more of a problem, and this stuff needs to be sorted out as soon as possible. So I did just want to cover that in this video, because this is what I consider news, as this was something that did come up whilst I was away, and Morton responded to it. The other thing, actually, which I'm noticing here, is the Summit XP farming. Now, this isn't a glitch. This is actually a just a way to farm XP. This is something that I do on level 10. So it says, we haven't said when or how we will address the Summit XP farming, so don't go speculating. And the busy little bee is obviously a little bug, as weapon damage buff applied to skills. Enjoy your Friday. That was something I talked about earlier. From what I can remember, I believe Morton or someone saying that people aren't going to be banned for the Summit XP farming, as they shouldn't be. However, I think the question that I wanted to pose here, guys, and I want you to leave your comments down below, and I may do a separate video on this, does the Summit XP farming need to be fixed? Is there a problem with it? Let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. My quick thoughts on this, no script, just off the top of my head here, guys. My quick thoughts on this are this. I don't see a problem with it. I only found out about it myself personally, or started using it myself personally as of this season. But I really don't see the problem with it. At the end of the day, if people want to go in there and they want to get to level 100 on the new reward track and get all that stuff in a day, that's entirely up to them. Once you're over shade level 1000, it makes no difference. Most people, I would say a lot of people are over shade level 1000 at this point. Once you're over that point, you get no advantage from actually doing this Summit XP farm. I don't see what the advantage is there. If people want to go in there and not waste their time, but want to be bored out of their mind, because it is, guys, it is the most boring way to get XP in this game. There's no doubt about it. The only time I would ever use it is just to get that reward track up, and that is simply it. If people want to go in there and do that, I don't see what the problem is myself personally. I see no reason why they should why it should just be removed from the game. What they'll probably end up doing is just reducing the XP a lot, or if you, I assume that's probably what they're going to do. I can't really see any other way of dealing with it. They might have it so that if you, once you kill the main kind of boss in there, that if you kill yourself, you actually go to level 11 rather than stay at level 10, which is what currently happens. But I personally don't see any issues with it, but let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Alright, so that's pretty much everything that I wanted to cover in today's video. There isn't really anything else that I can think of off the top of my head that I think needs to be added. If there is anything that you guys want me to cover, then please leave it again in the comments down below, and I'll have a read through and see if there's something I can talk about. Like I said, I probably will end up talking about the Summit XP farming. I did actually find the tweet from Morton saying that people aren't going to be banned for it. Rightly so. That should never be the case. So yeah, that'll probably come in the next couple of days. Of course, there might be stuff that I've missed, and I will do my best to cover that stuff in the next couple of days. I'm just trying to get back into the groove of making videos and stuff. You know what it's like after you come off holiday, you almost feel like you're still there. Your mind's there, your body's kind of here, where and you kind of have to get back into the groove of work and all that sort of stuff. So just give me a couple of days to kind of readjust. Plus, I have been playing the Modern Warfare 2 beta, which I may or may not do a video on. I'll see how I feel about that one. If that's something that you want to see, then again, leave it in the comments. I'd really like to see what you guys would think about that. Just briefly, my experience with Modern Warfare 2 beta. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I don't know if I played it enough, to be honest, but I'm not sure about it. It's definitely not something I'm going to buy day one. I'm going to see what happens. But yeah, that'll be something I discuss in a video, hopefully. Until the next one, guys, thank you very much for watching. Epic out.